Hey everybody, welcome back to the Vegan Kitchen. It's been a long time, so long in fact that I'm in a different kitchen. Last time I made a video, I lived in my old house in my old kitchen. You know, it says in the Jewish Times that I make a really good vegan paella. I'd like to share with you how I do it, so let's get started. You may think that paella is a fancy dish, but really paella is a simple dish. And it starts with simple ingredients. The first and most important is the rice. Now you're going to probably need a paella pan, a large flat pan like this, and I have it over a low heat, and I'm going to take 2 cups of arborio rice and a little bit of olive oil, and I'm just going to kind of warm the rice in the olive oil so each kernel gets coated. Now it's important to use arborio rice, any rice that's specific for risotto or for paella. That specific kind of rice really cooks the best, and it's worth using the right kind. Now I'm going to let that kind of just toast over a low heat for just a couple of minutes till I can start to smell that it's just toasting. I don't want to cook it or burn it, just let it cook a little bit over the low heat. Okay, I toasted the rice, and as you can see, it's just a little bit toasted, and I set it in a bowl off to the side. Now I turn the heat off, and now I'm going to arrange all of the protein and all of the veggies in my pan. Let's go over here. Basically, I just picked what I had in the house. So your ingredients will differ, and that's one of the parts of the history of paella, is it's a way to use what you have with a little bit of rice and a variety of small quantities to make a big and luxurious and filling meal. So I had a couple of frozen meat substitutes, a head of cauliflower that I chopped up in large florets, 1 thing of button mushrooms, and a small can of water chestnuts. I'm going to place a whole head of garlic where I cut the top off right in the center. And then I'm just going to start adding stuff evenly around so that there's a little bit in every serving. That way, when somebody serves themselves from the pan, family style, everybody gets a little bit of everything. Now I have a little bit of seasoning. I'm keeping it simple. I've mixed some salt and some whole thyme together, and I'm going to spread that evenly over the top. Thyme is really delicious. It has that kind of Mediterranean flavor without dominating the flavor too much. And I'm going to add a little bit of fresh cracked black pepper, as I always do. I'm going to drizzle it with a little bit of olive oil. And then spread the rice out evenly all over the top. Getting it nice and down in all the little cracks everywhere. Don't really worry though, because when we add the water, it'll all even out. So that's 2 cups of rice and 4 cups of warm water with 2 vegetable bouillon cubes inside. I'm just going to add that evenly over the top too. And a little more fresh cracked pepper. And there you have it. Now all that's left is to wrap it up with aluminum foil, tightly seal the edges, and put it in a 375 oven for about an hour. Don't look at it. Okay, it's been about an hour and it's time to check the magic oven and see whether or not our paella is done. I can hear it. The big reveal. Not quite done. You see how the rice around the edges is cooked really perfectly, but towards the center, not quite done. So I'm going to put it back in, wrap it back up. Ooh, hot. And put it back in for probably another 20-30 minutes. All right, it's been another 20-25 minutes, and let's see how we're doing. There we go. Much softer towards the inside. You can see here, all that rice is nice and soft. Just look at that. I wish you could smell that. Now you see how it's getting a little bit crisp along the edges? That's perfect. You want the bottom of the rice to kind of harden up a little bit. So I'm actually going to put this back in the oven with the tin foil off and just let it crisp up a little bit. Maybe another 5 or 10 minutes. Okay, time to take it out one last time. Ooh, fogging up my glasses. Doesn't that look fantastic? A little bit of color. And now we're gonna finish it just by drizzling a little bit of olive oil over the top. And there you have it. Vegan paella. Hope you enjoy it. Stay healthy. Be careful. Bon appetit.